Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Shattered Silence Stories of Recovery and Resilience. My name is Jory, and today we are here with Austynn Samarco. She's going to share her story of her close relationship with her father and the love, loss, and unexpected terms that they had to face. Austynn.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're just going to start from the beginning. Just share your story and how your relationship was with your dad growing up.
Okay, so my mom and my dad, they broke up when I was like 2, but they always had like a really close relationship like throughout my life. Me and my dad were really close. He was just so like he was the fun guy. Like everyone wanted to be around him. Like he was big, just funny. Like he always was dancing. Like you'd go to a party and he was like twerking on the table. Yeah. Like he just like everyone wanted to be around him. Everyone was his friend. And he was always like that like my whole life. I danced growing up, so he always would dance with me, and we actually like made a video and it got viral, and we went on the Ellen show.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
seriously, that's so funny.
Yes, we went on the Ellen show together.
What a fun story to have, too.
It was fun. Yeah, so we were really close. We got really close when I got older, but kind of in high school, like I kind of had like resentment towards him a little bit. Just sometimes I feel like he put like other things in front of me, but I knew at the end of the day, like I was always his like baby. But when I got in high school, like I was just like a teenage girl. Like I didn't always want to be with my dad all the time. And I'd get annoyed with him because I realize now I'm exactly like him. It's like he was always the star of the show, and like I wanted to be the star of the show. So I'd get annoyed with him. But when I got into college, like we got a lot closer until he kind of fell off. But
yeah, so what did that kind of look like? I mean,
so my dad was never had a problem with alcohol. Like he would drink like a beer or whatever. He drank a lot, but like it wasn't like a problem. Like I don't remember ever seeing like him drunk or like it was never a problem. Like he just was like it was like normal. Like it never like took over
socially
his
life.
Drinking. Yeah. And he for sure was like he loved drinking, but like it was just like not a problem.
Yeah.
But later on, my freshman year of college, we actually got like the closest we've ever been. It was like for me too, like he always like probably felt closer with me, but like this is when I realized like, oh my god, like it was like an adult relationship. Like we're so similar. Like I didn't realize how similar we were. And like every day like we would FaceTime, and it just was like the best.
I feel like at that age too, it's like you're choosing to like have this close relationship with your parents too. It's like you want to be around him. It's not like you just like, oh, I guess I got to spend some time with my dad.
That's literally how it was. Like everything. Like I understood him so much more. Like when I got older. Yeah, and so I kind of like the timeline's like kind of weird, but we got really close. And he was married. I loved his wife. I still do. He was married. He was fun. He was like happy. He moved to Lake Isabella with her. And honestly, I think that was like one of the biggest problems, just because my dad is so social, and I just don't think it's really like what I've heard is not like a really good crowd over there.
Right.
But I first started to notice like something was weird. He came to Alabama. Well, sorry. I guess him and his wife separated. And from what I heard, he just wasn't the best. I mean, nothing like crazy, but my dad's not a mean person. He's really nice, and I guess he just wasn't, the nicest. And they separated, and then we had a Alabama game. It was like the Alabama-Auburn game, which was right next to Thanksgiving my sophomore year, and it was like a huge deal, and it was that Thanksgiving weekend. So like my whole family planned to come, like my mom, my stepdad, all of his family. Like it was a huge thing, and I just stayed there for Thanksgiving so they could all come. It was like a huge thing, and I was so excited for it, and I begged my dad to come, and I knew my grandma his grandma passed away, so he was like kind of having a hard time at this time, and he wasn't with his ex-wife either, but I begged him to come, and he ended up coming, and at this time again we were like really close, and when he came, he just was like different. Like I've never seen him like this. Like he just acted weird. He was just not being himself. Like we would all go to dinner and he like couldn't go. Like he would meet us out later. Apparently, from what my roommate said, like we had a tailgate the next day and we had like a bunch of alcohol to like bring to the tailgate, and apparently like half of a Tito's bottle was gone in the morning.
Oh man.
He like didn't show up like until way later. He just was weird. And my dad,
how long had it been since you had seen him before that?
Probably like when I was home for like the like holiday, I would say. Oh, he actually came to visit me a few months before this.
But you didn't, and nothing seemed to be off.
No, like we were FaceTiming like all the time.
Yeah.
Like he seemed normal. Like I know he was single, but he seemed like fine.
Yeah.
And when he got there, he just was like, and he was just like kind of mean to me. Not mean to me, but just I don't even know
Maybe
how to
a little
explain it. Just
irritable, or
yes,
just
very irritable and just weird. And like my dad is usually like he is the center of the show, like center of attention all the time. Like he wants to be, he's the most social person ever. Like he wants to be around everybody all the time. Like he loves that. He loves doing stuff. He loves going out. He loves like going to the football games and just like having the best time. Like that's literally him. Like he just was fun like all the time. And he just like wasn't really like wanting to go to dinner or like couldn't go or like. And I remember him telling me like, I think he was like sick. Like I think during this time he was telling me he was sick. Like he didn't know what was wrong with him. Like he was going to the doctors and they didn't know what was wrong with him, but he was getting better. It was just weird. Like no answers, whatever. It was just so weird. But so he was really odd that trip, and we actually got in a fight, and we've never really gotten in a fight ever. He's never been mean to me like ever. I forgot exactly. Oh, he was mad because I was upset. I was like, what are you doing? Like, get up. Like, I remember he was, like, laying on the couch for a while. And I'm like, it's, like, the time for the tailgate. We've been planning this. Like, you're kind of ruining it for everybody. Like, get up, like, out of bed. And he just, I think he got mad. We got in a fight. He ended up, in the middle of the night, driving my car. Because he paid for my car at the time.
Oh, no.
All the way home to California from Alabama. Yes.
Oh, no.
In the middle of the night. I remember, like, going to go get my car. And it was gone. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh my gosh. So then how did you know that your dad took your car?
Well, I called him and then we got in a fight and I'm like, oh my God, like, what are you doing? And he like called me like I'm ungrateful and like blah, 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 blah. And he does so much for me and just crazy. I don't know. And
so
after that,
character.
Just so my dad, like I know and like everyone knows that I was like his angel, like I was his baby. Like it's never been like that to me ever. And that immediately after that, like I knew like, this is weird. Like, this is not my dad. And, like, me and my mom were like, what is going on? Like, this is just not him. Like, this is so weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm sure even just that was hard on you.
Oh, it was so hard. It was embarrassing, like, to my roommates and to my friends. And, like, it was something that this trip, like, I looked forward to because, like, my stepdad's side of the family, they're always busy and stuff, and they've never been to my school, they've never seen it, and so like they all like took time to go do Thanksgiving there, and like it just was so important to me, and it was so important for me to like, I wanted him to come so bad. I feel like never in my life, I wouldn't say it like that, but like just at this time in my life, I like wanted to be around him so much, and I never really felt like that. Because I mean, I was a teen. Like I feel guilty now for saying that, but like I was a teenager. Like I
that's just
like didn't want to be around my dad. He annoyed me a lot, and sometimes he would like, you know, like put sometimes girls in front of me, and I like growing up, like I just was so angry at that. But then like later on, I'm like, oh my God, like we're literally the same person. Like I like, oh my God, like now I understand. Like we're like, this is like awesome. Like I loved it. It was the coolest thing. So I wanted him to come. And he just like ruined it. And after that, like he left and we were on like in a really weird spot. And that was the last time I really saw him until I went to the hospital, which we'll get into. But after that it just was weird. We had like a weird relationship. I remember like me telling my mom like something's wrong with him, like maybe like from this whole period, like he would be like poor me, like like you like don't want to be like I do so much for you, blah 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 blah, like you don't want to be around me.
Gaslighting
yes
you a little bit.
And then like eventually like I was like sorry dad, like I don't want you to feel like that. I was like giving in to him. And then it just was like a thing for a while, just like
it kind of like trying to make you feel guilty a lot?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and I would, and then I was also just like angry. And then we were just going kind of back and forth. Like I remember one time he like, so this, I'm trying to think of like the timeline, like sophomore year, that was in November. So like all the way, probably that like whole year. So after that, he like one time, like he lived in Lake Isabella, I guess, by himself. And my dad has always worked, always had a good job. He was in the oil fields. He always never wanted to be like his side of the family. Like because they just kind of like went down bad paths, like with drugs and stuff. My dad never, he was so against drugs, like so against it. Like never even would smoke weed, like thought it was the worst thing. Never wanted to like be a part of that, and he always like he made something of himself, like growing up. Like he did everything for himself. He got a great job, he had a trailer, he had quads, he had like dirt bikes and like
hardworking
razors. Like he always had a nice house, and like every like Sunday fun day, he would throw huge like Sunday fun days all on his birthday. Like he would have like blow up like slides and like a mechanical bull. Like that's how he was, like just huge like party. And then all of a sudden, I guess he loses his job during this time. I don't really know why. Like, I probably like found out, or we were just hearing stuff too, like from different people. He knew everybody. So people were like, oh yeah, Josh lost his job. He's living here. He's DJing. Like my dad always like did like DJ stuff too, like aside, but not really. As his full job at some dive bar in like Lake Isabella.
Oh, okay.
That's not him. Like my dad would like he's always taught me to like just that's not it. Like he would never do that, but that's what he's doing. I remember he'd call me through this time that he was so sick, and he maybe thought he had ALS, and like the doctors thought he had this stuff, and like he just was calling and like saying these stuff, and then like, oh, I have this to go like check out, and then this doesn't work. I don't know. Like it was just so many things. Like nothing was like getting solved. He like told me he like couldn't walk, and then he like could. I don't know. There's just so much during this time.
And you're just so confused.
Yeah, like I was so confused. I didn't know anything. And I honestly thought he was like just losing his mind, and like he started being like kind of crazy to me too. And I thought like maybe like this is not my dad. Like my dad would never act like this. My dad would never do like any of this like at all. I was like maybe he dabbled. Yeah.
His personality, everything was changing.
His whole personality, everything was changing. Like I was like, maybe this is not my dad. Like maybe he did drugs. Maybe he dabbled in it a little bit. I don't know. And I remember like my dad's like friends, like he knew everyone. Like even at his funeral, like there was like 300 something people there, and like people were crowded outside. Like he was friends with everyone. Like no one disliked him. But during this time, he like pushed everyone out. Like his whole family, all his best friends. He had like friends since he was best friends with since 5. Like a big group of guys that like I've grown up with, that they've grown up with. Like all of these people. And I remember like we're like, me and my mom were like just trying to like figure out what's wrong with him. And we're like, have you talked to him? And people were like, bullshit, like Josh would never do drugs ever. Like that's not true. And we're like, I don't know, maybe like this is not right. And they're like, no way, he would never. And still, I don't really know. I don't think he did drugs. Maybe dabbled in some stuff, but I don't think he did. That just like wasn't him. At the time, again too, I didn't know anything. Like I thought he was like kind of like losing his mind. But I also had to go to school. But yeah, so sophomore year, that game was like the last time I seen him. Since then, everything was just really weird.
All your interactions, you were just kind of confused and not sure what he's going through.
So I was working over winter break, December, and I remember he had asked me like, I want to see you. I got a new apartment. I want to show you it. I didn't have my car. My car was at school. And he was like, I could have someone come pick you up and drive you down here. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, first of all, I don't, like, you've been kind of crazy. I would love to see you. Like, I want to see you. Like, how about you come here and, like, we could hang out or something. But, like, I'm not going to go drive down the canyon with a random person. And he, like, got really upset about it. And I remember Christmas was weird. So December, I'm at home working, and his ex-wife at the time, they were still, I think, working through the divorce, but I don't know. And we kind of connected more than we ever have, just because she was going through the same thing. And she also was like, I don't know what's going on with your dad. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's not him. Like, something's wrong. And so, like, we kind of, like, were there for each other. Like, she understood what I was going through.
Yeah.
And we both were trying to figure out, like, what is going on. Like, I really didn't know. Like, I thought
Yeah.
maybe he was really going, like, insane.
Right. You think he really has some sort of mental issue.
Yeah. I had no idea it was
Yeah, because you wouldn't
alcohol.
expect drugs or alcohol. Yeah.
Or even alcohol to, like, do that. Like, to change someone so much. But
You knew he drank, but you didn't think the alcoholism was
yeah.
that
Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
know.
like a problem.
Yeah, I had no idea. But yeah, so we kind of connected during December. And we both were kind of just like, what do we do? Like, I remember me and my mom, like, trying to talk to his friends to go, like, help him. And I think they did, like, people had, like, what's the word?
Oh.
Intervention. Yeah, like,
Oh,
all his
okay.
friends had an intervention. Like, my dad pushed everyone out, like, everyone. Like, so people slowly stopped hearing from him. He was angry. Like, he would, like, stop worrying about me. Like, he'd get mad. Like, he just pushed everybody out. And that, like, again, like, if you knew my dad, that is not him. Like, he has a million friends.
Yeah.
He's always doing something. He's always hanging out with people.
Yeah.
But, like, he ended up having no friends. Like, just, and the people that loved him and cared about him the most, like, he pushed out.
Yeah.
And so December, I remember texting him, Merry Christmas, and he said it back. And so, okay, so at this time, I remember getting, like, hearing, I think someone at our restaurant knew Tori or was hanging out with Tori or whatever, and apparently they said that her and my dad got back together, and I'm like, that's insane, because there's no way that you'd get back with him right now, because he's crazy, like,
Yeah.
and you're not. And I texted her just because I wanted to know, and I was like, maybe that's a good thing, like, maybe you could really help him.
Yeah.
And she did, and she told me, like, yes, and, like, she saw him at a grocery store, and he was like, I need your help, and she told him, like, she's like, till death does do us part, like, I love you, and, like, I want to help you. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what, maybe that's great, maybe that's the best thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you could really help him. I don't know, because, like,
Right, to
I
have
can't.
that support for
Yeah.
him since he was living alone at that point.
Yeah.
You know?
And this is, like, the day I went back to school, so this is in January. And so I was like, you know what, maybe you will help him. And this was going on for a while, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. Like, I was, like, losing my mind. Like, he was making me, like, so upset. Like, I was so stressed. Like, I was sending him money, and then, like, randomly he'd text me that he got in a car crash, and then he, like, didn't have a phone, and, like, it was just so much. And, like, I was hearing stuff from other people that he was doing, like, hanging out with bad people and, like, maybe doing drugs. And I was just like, I like, can't. Like, I was like, you know what, because I was going on for a while, going back and forth with him, like, trying to help him. And he just was, like, not helping me at all.
accepting
Yeah,
of
like,
it,
not,
yeah.
and just, it was just so much for me.
Yes. Yeah, you're a young college student.
Yeah, it was so much for me. And so I was like, you know what? So I go back. So this is my junior year, actually. So, like, a long time has passed from that Thanksgiving. So I was dealing with him for a while. And then I go back. And this is, I think my junior year. So in January, from January all the way until May, I didn't hear anything from neither one of them. And because I was, like, at this point, I was like, you know what? If you want to text me, text me. If you want to call me, but I can't keep doing this anymore. It's too hard on me. Like, I'm a full-time student. I'm so, like, and I worried about him. I thought about him every single day. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, but I'm,
It's
like,
overwhelming.
it is so overwhelming. And I mean, like, thank God for my mom. Like, we were both in it together. Like, we were, like, trying to figure out, like, we were hearing things. Like, I'd be at school and she'd call me, like, someone so-and-so said this, or so-and-so said he was here, like, not looking good, like, whatever. So in January, I get back to school, and my dad paid for my car. He always, like, him and my mom had, like, a great relationship. Like, we would do, like, family barbecues with both sides of the family. Like, they were
That's
always
awesome,
perfect together. Like, they were friends. Like, it was so good. So it was really affecting her as well. And it was just really hard for both of us. But in January, so yeah, he did help my mom with, like, a lot of finances and stuff. And he always is the one that got my car. And I think that's why he drove it, because he felt like it was his. That's what he said. He was like, I will take it from you in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, backtrack. Like, at this time, like, he would threaten me a lot. Like when he drove my car home, like, keep doing this, and I'm taking your car, I'm taking your phone. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to go.
car.
Yeah, so I had to go. I remember that summer I was getting ready to go to a music festival, and he like texted me like, you need to get off my phone bill right now, or you're like losing your number or whatever. And I had to run to the Verizon with my stepdad, and I had to change my phone so I could keep my number. And I had to I was delayed. I like couldn't go for a while. It just random things like would just be so mad, and I'm like, I don't know why you're mad at me. Like I don't know what is going on. But so going forward to like January, so apparently they're together. And I'm like, whatever. I get to school, and my apartment floods. Like, the pipes like froze in my apartment, and my literally like water was so bad. Water like flying from my light bulbs, just like puddle. Like my whole, there was like this much water in my whole apartment. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. And I was out of an apartment for like a month. It was terrible. Like I lost a lot of stuff. And, like, being across the country, like, it was really hard.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
And usually my dad would be there in 2 seconds. Like, my dad would be there helping me, like, would make sure I was taken care of.
Right.
And he wasn't. And so, like, that was really hard for me, too. I'm like, oh, my God, like, I wish my dad was here. And so it was so much on my, like, mom and my stepdad, too.
Yeah.
And we were just angry. Like, this was, like, one of the first things I'm like, now I'm mad. Like, I'm mad. Literally 4 days after this, I'm still out of a room. Right now I'm trying to figure out all this stuff. I'm trying to get to school. I go outside to get my car, and it's gone. And so my dad, I guess, stopped paying for my car. And
so is this the same car that we were talking about earlier?
Yes,
the one your car is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, when your car was gone, when he just left and drove it back to
California.
So
no, that was my on Thanksgiving, like the sophomore year.
Okay,
like
so I'm like, wait, so this is another car.
Oh no, he has someone drive it back, and then we're like fine for a little bit. Same car. Yeah, that was a lot of miles.
Same car, but a different time it was taken back.
Yeah, well, so my dad paid for my car, but we found out during this time, too, like, he would stop paying for it. He, like, because I don't think he has any money, too, at all. I think my mom was helping him send money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He stopped paying for my car, and my mom was like, you know what? Like, it's not in your name. It's not in my name. Keep driving it. I mean, I don't think until something happens, like, it's his fault. Like, I don't know. Like, just keep driving it. Like, I don't think anything's going to happen. Well, yeah, 4 days after my apartment flooded, I go out to my car, and it's gone, and it got repoed. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And so then, after that, I was like, oh, my God, like, this is the worst thing. And now I'm mad. Like, I'm just so angry. I'm
like, I'm going through so much. I'm in college. I got to get to class. I don't have an apartment. Now my car's gone. What the heck?
And usually, like, he would.
Yes. And like, I don't even know what's happening with my dad. Yeah.
And usually he would be there in like 2 seconds to help me, like always. And it just wasn't there. And now I'm like, you know what? Like, now I'm mad. Like, I was like, that's how so then I was like, if you want to talk to me, fine. Like, if you change, fine. I just want you to get better. But like, for now, like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I can't keep trying to find out like everything, or like, I can't keep dealing with you like angry at me, or like then fine with me. Like, I don't know. So I was like, I'm not going to talk to you until you reach out to me. But so I didn't talk to him until May. I'm getting ready to go home, and I'm angry. This whole few months, it was like some of the hardest few months ever. Like, my mom and me like struggling to get a car, like me being across the country, just all of this stuff. It was a lot. And her doing it like all by herself. Yeah. And also like while we're like going through this with my dad. But eventually, so, sorry, I go back, and I remember being at dinner with my roommates right before we go back home for summer in like May, and I've been so upset like this whole few months, and I like send out a text. I call him, he doesn't answer. I called, she didn't answer, but she called me back. She's like, hey, like, oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to say her name.
Oh, that's okay. If you want to go. Oh.
Yeah, I'll go back.
You can go back.
So, I said.
Yes.
Oh, dang it.
Me too. Okay. It's okay. You're not talking bad about her.
I know. I just feel bad. Like, I didn't want to say her name.
She's got to understand. Like, these are natural feelings. You don't.
Yeah.
And you haven't said anything bad about her.
And you even did say like, I loved my.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you said
I just feel bad like saying her name.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
I didn't mean to say her name. I'm gonna try not to for the rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a paid message from Amelia Malloy's Angels. Did you know that 1 in 6 couples struggle with infertility, often facing emotional stress and the high cost of treatments? That's where Amelia Malloy's Angels, a nonprofit organization, steps in. Serving Kern County since 2022, Amelia Malloy's Angels provides family grants, comfort kits, and monthly support groups that bring hope, financial assistance, and spiritual care to couples who need it. If you would like to support families walking through infertility, you can become an Angel of Hope with a minimum monthly gift of $25, join their prayer team, or sponsor or host a monthly support group. Visit their website at www.ameliamalloysangels.com.
So his ex-wife, who they're kind of together, I guess, that's from my understanding at this time, I was really upset because, I mean, from my dad at this point, I didn't really expect to hear much from him, from the way he's been acting. And like, apparently he doesn't have a phone and all of this stuff. But from her, like, I didn't even get like one text throughout those 4 months. And
Right, and you guys had connected because of what was going on with your dad.
So I would expect, like, at least, like, hey, you know, he's doing well, he's doing better, or just anything. Throughout those whole 5 months, I didn't get anything. So I was angry. Like, each month that has passed, like, I got more angry. And I was like, I was also 19 years old, maybe being a little bit petty, but I was like, I'm not reaching out. Like, that is their job.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, annoying. I mean, I wish I did, but... Yeah, I just was, like, so fed up.
At your age, too, you just, like...
Sometimes you think of tough love, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. And I had to. Like, I was getting hurt over and over and over.
Absolutely.
So I text his ex-wife, I don't know what was going on at the time. And I'm like, hi, like, is my dad alive? Like, I haven't heard it. I went through, and I'm never mean either. And I wasn't mean, but I just... like, kind of stood up for myself. I was like, I have had also, she was like, yeah, he's good. She responded, she's like, yeah, he's, like, doing good. How are you? And I'm like, I actually had, like, some of the worst 4 months of my life. Like, I've been going through so much. I've been so worried about my dad. I didn't really expect a lot from him. But, like, from you, like, I kind of expected, like, a text or something. And I've gotten nothing back. So, like, now I'm like, I kind of was just like, I'm whatever, like, I hope he's doing fine. And that was it. And she responded back, but she felt bad, and I know she was going through a lot, and she told me that she was sorry. She didn't realize that, she didn't text me, and I do understand that because she was. I mean, now knowing everything that happened, like, I know she was probably going through a lot, and I probably was, like, the last thing. But in my mind.
But still...
important for you to say that she did at that point. She said he was
no. So in these texts, though, she had told me that he's actually doing so good, like, he's getting better, he's been a lot better, and everything was fine, like, and so in my head I'm like, you know what, okay, great, like, I'm
That's
glad
awesome.
I'm glad he's doing good. Then I just keep it like that. I guess when he's ready to call me, he could call me, but
a little bit more confusing too, because you're like, well, if he's doing good, why isn't he reaching out?
So this was in May of 2024, and I remember I don't even think I responded to that, but I was like, yeah, like, great, like, I'm so glad he's doing good. She said he was doing good. And so then I go on from summer. I'm home for the summer. I'm working. And we had a comedy show at Sonder that night, so I didn't get home until really late, like, till, like, 2 o'clock. And I'm home, and now it's June. It's June 23rd. And I'm home, and I get a text right when I get into bed. I get a text from her, and she says, hi, like, your dad is in the hospital. He's not doing good. I think he's in room 557. He might have his iPad. I don't think he has a phone. You should give him a call. I'm like, whoa.
What?
Yeah, like, I had no idea.
And just to get a little text like that.
And I'm like, are you guys not together?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know anything. Like, I literally didn't know anything.
And when was this?
This was, I get the text June 23rd, 2024. So last year and a half ago. Yeah, so from May all the way until June. Whatever.
Yeah.
And I also didn't see my dad since that Thanksgiving thing, since he drove my car back. Like, even though I was, like, in town and stuff, we just didn't see each other really.
Yeah.
And I think the last time I, like, texted him was Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I get that text. Like, yeah, your dad's in the hospital. I'm like, oh my God, like, what is going on? Like, are you guys not together? Like, what's going on? She's like, no,
Yeah.
we haven't been together for like the last few weeks, but he's not doing good. You should really go see him. And I'm like freaking out, like, because I'm like, oh my God, I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. I don't know anything.
Like giving you no information. Just like,
Nothing.
go see him at the hospital. I think this is his number. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
You're like, I need more info.
Yeah, like nothing. I have not known anything. I don't even know, like, so still at this time, I didn't even know it was drinking. Like, I literally thought he would just sick. I thought maybe he dabbled in drugs, but then I also, like, I don't know. Like, I just knew it wasn't my dad, but I was
Yeah.
like, whatever. But yeah, so I get that text and I'm freaking out. I wake my mom up. I'm like, oh my God, like, do I need to go to the hospital? Like, what even is going on? Like, I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I call the hospital just to see how he is and to see if, like, I need to go there. Because, I mean, she didn't really give me any information.
Yeah.
And I call them and they're like, hi, whatever. I was like, hi, my name's Austynn Samarco. Like, apparently my dad's in there. Like, I don't know anything. Like, I just need to make sure if he's, like, fine or, like, stable or, like, what's going on. And they're like, yeah, we just have to ask him permission first. And I hear them, like, Josh, like, we need to know, like, your daughter's on the phone. She just wants to know how you're doing. Do you give us permission to, like, let her know? And I literally hear him in the background. It's like, no. And I'm like, it killed me first.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, this is not fair.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on. Like,
Yeah. You won't let them give me any information.
Nothing.
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is not fair. So I call my, like, great aunt, who was very close with him, too. Everyone was close to him, but at this time, he, like, shut everybody out. Like, there was nobody. And she goes down there the next day. And, I remember when I was texting his ex-wife, I was, like, texting her that night, like, freaking out, and I'm, like, wondering, and I remember she did tell me, she was like, yeah, I think his liver's failing from drinking. And I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know any of
Yeah.
that. Didn't know he was drinking. Didn't know
Yeah.
any of that. And yeah, she was like, yeah, he's not doing good. Like, I was like, is he gonna die? Like, I didn't know how serious this was. And she's like, I don't know, like, but he's not doing good. And I'm like, okay, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea.
Yeah. You're giving me no answers.
And I also just had no idea for this whole time, like, a year
Yeah.
now and a half of, like, weird stuff going on in him, like,
Yeah.
and I just didn't realize it. And, you know, maybe that's my fault, but I didn't, like,
No.
realize, like, anything. Like, maybe he, like, I think, too, now, like, he's crying for help, and in a weird way, I don't know, and I just didn't realize it.
But I feel like we all do that though. Like after, especially with grief, it's like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that, but you can't like blame yourself. You really had no idea. Like you had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
And you tried. You did. You know, you're like, I don't know what's going on. Like, you know, it's not like you weren't talking to him or anything for a super long time. I know.
Also told that he was doing better.
Yeah, and I did,
Exactly.
and I did, and I was like, you know what, whenever he's fine, then he could reach out to me. But
Yeah.
so yeah, I get that text, and I call my Aunt Artie, and me and my mom are like kind of freaking out. We're like calling people a little bit. I'm talking to his ex-wife, and I go to the hospital the next day. Well, my Aunt Artie went, and the next day, so this is the 24th, and I guess he had told her like he does not want me there. He doesn't want any visitors there. He does not want me there. And I'm like, that's not fair. I am like, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's not fair. I'm going. Like, I'm going.
Yeah.
Like, I need to see you. Like, I still don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. And I'm sure it wasn't from a point of like he didn't want to see you. I'm sure he didn't want you to see him like that, you know? Which I mean, I'm sure, but
Like, now,
but
yeah.
it hurts.
No, it
still.
hurts so bad.
Yeah.
And my dad, too, is very stubborn. And so I thought he was just being kind of like an ass. But
And plus, you still didn't know what
yeah,
was
and
going
exactly.
on.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not fair. And I get, my aunt already had told me too, like, she's like, he looks really bad. So I'm like, I'm going. So me and my mom, we go, and we're like, I remember driving in the car, and I'm like shaking. I'm so nervous because I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I haven't seen him in a year in person. I don't know how we are. I don't know if he's so mad at me. Like, clearly he's not in the right mind. So like, I don't know if he's gonna yell at me. I don't know my dad right now. Like, I don't know. And I don't know if it's just gonna like kill me more. I don't even know what I was walking into. So I remember my mom like was like waiting in the waiting room for me, and I like am walking into the hospital, and I see like the door was open. Sorry.
You're okay.
the door was open, and I could just see his legs from a distance, just his legs. And they were and my dad was a big boy. Like, he's always big, fat, funny, just a fun guy. And his legs were, like, tiny. I've never, like, tiny legs. And yellow. Like, I mean, a highlighter. Like, so yellow. And I literally, like, turned around, and I turned around, and his ex-wife, and she was talking to a doctor, like, near the door, like, crying. And I see, though, that, and I, like, start, like, freaking out. Like, I'm, like, crying. I'm like,
Took your breath away.
yeah, because I turned around, because I was like, oh my God, what is that? What is that? Like, that's not my dad. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
And I go in, and I'm like, his face, just everything, like, looked like, I don't even know who that was. It looked like a different person, and he was yellow. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I just told him when I was in there, I was like, I love you. And I remember he was pissed. He was pissed that I was in there. And I remember he's, like, laying down, and he, like, looked at me, and just, like, looked at me, like, disgust, like, pissed off. And I'm like, I love you. Like, I love you, Dad. And he turned around, and he didn't say anything. And that was, like, it. That was, like, the last time he was awake. And he mumbled something, and I like to, like, think that he did say I love you back. But sorry.
No, you're okay.
But, like, that was it.
Gosh,
and
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, he was just, like, so mad. And I like to think now that, he didn't want me to see him like that. Like, that's why. But, like, I still, at this time, I didn't know how we were. Like, I didn't know how it was. I didn't know if he was mad at me. I didn't know if he thought I didn't love him. Like, I didn't know if he thought, like, I wasn't, like, if I was mad at him. Like, I didn't know anything. So I was so scared. But, yeah, that was it. And I just kept telling him I loved him. And it was just so awkward, too. I haven't seen him in a year. Like, it was just weird.
Yeah, that's so much.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry that had to be, like, your experience when you saw him again,
Yeah, it was horrible. And I walk out, I walk out, and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And I remember the like, nurse was, or the doctor was kind of telling us, like, what was going on. She's like, yeah, like, his liver's failing. And I'm like, perfect. Like, I mean, now I could tell, but how? I didn't know any of this was going on for this whole time.
Yeah, you're like, how could we be to this point when I had no idea?
And yeah, so, and I'm like, the color he was, like, that doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
That does not happen overnight. So I get, there's people that were going through a lot, and I understand, like, maybe that's why they didn't, tell me or think to tell me, but, like, I would have been there so much more.
Yeah.
If I, like, the tough love thing would, like, I would have tried to help, even though maybe I couldn't help. I would have been there at least for myself, because now I had no idea. I did not know he was drinking.
Right, and it's so hard for you to get, I'm sure, that closure because that was your, he didn't say I love you, or he did say I love you, but it's not how, in the circumstances you wanted to see him, obviously.
Yeah. No. So should I bring up the gastric bypass?
Yeah.
Okay, so
How you found out, like.
Yeah, I found out.
We're like in the hospice area though when they put him on.
Yeah, well, I found out a little bit before, but, like, so I guess my dad had, and I think now this is the real, like, one of the biggest reasons why he died is because he had a gastric bypass, and I found out, like, I just heard about it, like, a little bit before. Honestly, I think maybe a little bit after that whole incident in Alabama, but I didn't really think anything of it. Like, I didn't think of anything of it, but I guess he went to Mexico. He got a gastric bypass, which my dad was always a big guy, like, fat, fun guy. Like, but, like, it wasn't, like, a problem. Like, he would, like for 4th of July, like, he would get, like, he would, like, throw a huge 4th of July party with all his friends, and he'd get, like, an American flag, like, Speedo, and run around the house with, like, with his big belly out. Like, he was always like that. Everyone knew him like that. So I never thought it was, like, a problem. But he goes to Mexico and he gets a gastric bypass. And so he did, I forgot to mention this, when he was in Bama that time, like, he was way skinnier. And so I think I knew, but I didn't think of anything of it.
Right.
So later on, going back to when we were at the hospital, yeah, so like that was like the worst thing, and the lady had told us like, yeah, his liver's failing, whatever. And I'm like, oh my god, like that's insane. Like I didn't know anything. Like,
Yeah.
and so at this time she kind of told us, it was just me, my mom, and his ex-wife. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention too. Like if you wanted to edit this in there, but I guess they weren't together, because I was like, how are you guys not together? When she like had texted me all this stuff about going to the hospital, I'm like, are you guys not together? Like, I thought you were just together, like last time I heard. And I guess she was like, yeah, like they were until like 2 weeks prior to this, because or a few weeks prior to this, because he was just too much. Like she couldn't do it anymore. Like she just couldn't deal with him anymore.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so that's what happened there. But going to the hospital, what was I saying?
They took us into the.
Oh no, that was the next day. So the lady, she told us, like the nurse had told us that, you know, his liver was like failing, but he's probably gonna go home, and basically it's kind of gonna go off there, like how he takes care of himself. Like, and I already knew, like I was like, my dad is not gonna.
Yeah, you're
He
sending
is
him
so
home.
gone. Like he is so gone. There's no way that he's coming back from this.
Yeah.
And there was no way. And so, and I guess he also requested, like, he did not want visitors. He wanted no one there. But I'm like, that is not fair. I think if you go home, it's going to be the last time anyone sees you, unfortunately. And he is loved by so many and has so many friends. So I'm like, that is not fair. I love you, but you don't get to choose that right now. So I called his dad's side of the family. I called all his best friends. Like, I called everyone. And I'm like, hey, like, this is what's going on. Like, if you want to see him, like, I would go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And I know he was pissed probably, but I'm like, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Like, people, you were so loved and you pushed everyone out. Like, they deserve to see you. So the next day, everyone came. Like, a bunch of people were coming in and out, just talking to him. And, like, I guess he was, like, barely talking, but he was, like, pissed off. Just bad, but he was talking to them. And I remember me and my mom, like, pull up to the hospital that day. And we're, like, sitting in the car, and I was, like, shaking, and I was so nervous. I was like, I can't go today. I'll go tomorrow. Like, I can't. Like, it was just so much on me. So then we go the next day. Or I guess that night, someone told... What happened, Mom? Someone told us that he was in a coma.
The doctor called me.
Or no. So the next day, that night, like, after everyone was visiting, I think this is the 24th. That's the day I didn't go. And I guess someone had told us, like, one of our family friends, that he was in a coma. And we thought, like, they put him in a coma. But I guess they didn't.
I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah,
either.
me neither.
Yeah.
So we go, me, my mom, his ex-wife, we go to the hospital the next day. So it's the 25th, yeah. And the nurse comes, and she's like, are you Austynn? Like, are you Josh's daughter? I was like, yes. And she comes and takes me into this room with his ex-wife and my mom. And she, like, sits me down, and she, like, hands me a packet, and she, like, closes the door. Hands me a packet, and it says palliative care on it. And I already knew exactly what that was, because my Nana did that. And I literally watched my Nana die too. Like, it was horrible. But she did, like, the end of life, like, palliative care thing to make her comfortable. So I knew exactly what that was. And when they gave me that, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Like, what? Like, I had,
Why
again,
are you giving this to me? Yeah.
no, again, I had no idea what was going on, and I didn't think ever that this would be a thing.
Yeah.
And she, like, gives me the packet, and she's like, all right, like, so basically your dad's in a coma because we thought they put him in it, but I guess his ammonia levels were too high because his liver was not working. And so it, like, shut his brain off, I think. And so he was in a coma.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh my God. And she was very blunt, but it was, like, a lot because I had no idea what was going on, which I appreciated her, though, because, like, we didn't know what was going on. Like, there was just so much, and, like, we weren't getting anything. And so I was grateful that, like, now I know, like, what's going on. But it was a lot because I didn't, like, for this whole time. I didn't even know it was his liver. I didn't even know it was drinking or anything.
You have no time to, like, prepare yourself. It's just, like, a shock.
Yeah. So I sit down and I, like, lose it. Like, I'm, like, freaking out. I'm, like, hyperventilating. And she's like, so his kidneys are working at 10%. This, all failing. all of this, and I'm like, oh my god, like, oh my god. Basically, just he's at end of life liver failure. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is insane. And I remember like hyperventilating a little bit, and she's asking these questions. She's like, has like he's been drinking a lot, and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, I felt so like useless and like hopeless because I don't know, I can't answer any of these. And
like,
she's
I
asking,
haven't been there.
she's asking me, and I just felt so terrible because I'm like, I don't know, I haven't known my dad for like a year. I haven't talked to him. I have no idea what's going on. And his ex-wife was able to answer a lot of questions, like when you touch him, he bruises easy 2 seconds. If he gets a scratch on him, he's gushing blood, like all of these things. And apparently he's drinking a bottle of whiskey a night, and I'm like just sitting there angry, but I'm like in shock, and I'm like also just felt like useless because I'm like, I didn't know anything. Like, I wish I was there, but I'm angry too because I'm like, why did I not know?
Yeah.
Like, why did I not know anything? Like, the way the color of him was so insane. Like, I didn't even know a person could become that color.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that does not happen overnight.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
there had to have been signs. And
I'm like, why do I not know? And I just felt so like hopeless and like useless in there. Anyways, it was a very hard talk.
Yeah.
I like, and I was just in shock. I was learning so much. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about this. And she starts telling me, she's like, so his like liver's failing, his kidneys are working at 10%, blah 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 blah. I have to ask you, like, if he crashes and we save him, every bone, he's so fragile right now, and his chest is gonna break. He will probably be saved for like another week and be on a machine, and then he'll probably die. Like, do you want to resuscitate or not? And I'm like, oh my god,
They're
like,
making you make the
well,
decision.
and I am grateful for that because
They're making her make the decision because she's the next.
yeah, and like I think, and his ex,
The decision about dialysis too.
yeah, and his ex-wife like would have, but I think she let me. Well, I think, I don't even know if it went through, but I think like she also like, and I appreciate, like, I think that is my decision now, and I'm grateful that I did have that. But like also 30 minutes prior to this, I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't.
And now
so now I'm like
asking you to make this
yes,
huge
and
decision.
it was like terrible. I was like hyperventilating in there. I didn't even know what to do. I was in shock.
Yeah.
Like, I was in shock, but I said no because I know he wouldn't want that, and clearly by everything that what they were saying, it just wasn't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't know that, that's what I was gonna go do today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. So yeah, I said no. I knew he wouldn't have wanted that.
Yeah.
And they had told me that day they're like, okay, like, we kind of came up with a plan. Like, he, is not doing good, but we're hoping by tomorrow, like, we're gonna do, what is it called, an enema treatment or something, to make him, like, his ammonia levels go lower to like level everything out. And they were like, tomorrow morning he should be up and he should be talking, because I didn't get to talk to him except for when I tried to tell him I loved him.
Yeah.
And that was it. And that was the last time I seen him awake.
Yeah.
But they were like, tomorrow morning he should be up, he should be talking, like, you could talk to him, and yeah, he should be up, and like, we're just gonna like level out his ammonia levels and all of that. And from there, like, if he starts, if everything starts crashing, then we could do palliative care, which is like a morphine trip to make him comfortable, and like, it could last an hour, it could last a week. He could just be on there sleeping, and then, and I knew that whole thing from my Nana. But she said, like, he was kind of really bad, like, it probably wouldn't have lasted long, but that was just the plan. But like, I was like, okay, like, all right, like, this is like the worst day ever, but I guess we have a plan now.
Yeah.
So that was hard. And each day, so the 23rd through 26th, he was looking like more dead every day. Like, I mean, like, like he was like green almost.
Yeah.
It was just, he was getting like yellower, and it was so bad. And so now it's the 26th, and I remember we were expecting him to be up this day, and it was me, my mom, and like his ex-wife. This whole time, like, we were all there for each other too, and it was nice. I guess I think while I'm in the shower, the nurse had called my mom and was like, hey, you guys need to get over here soon. We're probably going to have to start the morphine trip because he's not doing good. And I'm like, okay. And so we get there thinking that he was going to be up, but he wasn't. And I remember we haven't ate. We've been, like, so stressed out. And I was like, today's going to be a long day. Like, I did that with my Nana. Like, it's long. It's just draining. Like, we need to eat something. So I, like, right when we get there, it's, like, earlier in the morning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to DoorDash us, like, McGriddles from McDonald's. And so it's right when we get there. I run down to the downstairs to, like, go get it. And no one went in the room yet at this time either. And I guess while I'm downstairs, the nurse is, like, searching for me. And searching for my mom. She's like, you need to, like, she told my mom, like, she needs to go in there right now and, like, say her goodbyes. And so I think he passed away when I was in the elevator going down. But I go back up, and she's like, you need to go in there, say your goodbyes. And I'm like, oh my God, like, he was supposed to be up this morning.
Yeah.
We didn't even do the they didn't even do it, the morphine drip at all.
Oh, they didn't.
They didn't even do it because he was just crashing so bad. And I was the first one to walk in there, and I walked in, and he was dead. Like, and I knew immediately, like, he looked so dead.
Yeah.
Like, and I lost it. I flew to the ground, and I screamed, and I remember the door was open, and, like, the whole, like, staff was all, like, the nursing people were, like, all, like, sitting at their desks in here, and I know everyone heard me. I walked in, and he just was, like, green, and his mouth was open, and, like, his eyes were sunken in. It was just terrible. Like, it was, like, the worst thing I've ever seen. Sorry, thank you. And he was just dead. And
just not an image that you
no
want to see. I'm so sorry.
And just the, like, I
talk to him.
I did so bad.
You planned on talking to him that day and telling him goodbye.
Yeah, I did. I planned on talking to him and just, like, telling him, like, I'm sorry for anything that, you know, you think that I did. I'm sorry. Like, I love you. I'm not mad at you. Like, I'm so sad that, like, this is what it is. But, like, I just needed to tell him a few more things because I didn't tell. I don't know how it. I still, to this day, I don't know how we were.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he was just dead. And I start freaking out. I can't breathe. I remember the nurses come in there because I was like couldn't breathe, and they had to put like a bag over my mouth, and I was breathing into a bag. I'm like on the floor. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And I sat on the floor for a little bit, and a priest came in. Honestly, it was fine, but it was kind of quick. It was it was like a little too quick. Yeah. And I couldn't touch him. I remember, like, I wanted to, like, touch him. I couldn't. Like, it was just so weird. I could not touch him.
Yeah.
And he was just so, like, dead. Like, that's the thing. I could never get over it. I still am having a really hard time of, like, looking at him differently. Like, I cannot get that image out of my head.
That image. Yeah. I totally. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that was it. I think the biggest thing now is, like, I know no matter what, like, I mean, everyone tells me to, like, it's not your fault, and I know it's not. But, like, I don't think I will ever be able to, like, live without thinking different, because I don't know, like, I know he's in heaven, and I know it's hard, because, like, I know everyone will tell me different, but regardless, like, I just can't help to think a little bit, like, is he mad at me? Like, is he, like, how is it? Is he mad at me? Does he think I'm mad at him? Like, I know he loves me, but...
Yeah, you didn't get that closure conversation.
And I just feel so bad, too, and I feel guilty. Like, I wish I, like, tried more, even though I didn't know. That's why I wish I knew. And I get it, and I'm not blaming anyone, because I know that she was going through a lot, too, and she probably was just trying to protect me.
Right.
And she didn't even know how to handle it herself, either. Like, we're all human, and she's still learning, too, but I do wish, like, I was very angry for a while, and I still am angry a little bit, because I wish I knew what was going on. I was clueless. I didn't know anything.
Yeah, and of course now thinking about it, you wish you knew, because you wish you just could have had more conversation with him and
I wouldn't have done the tough love thing. Like, I would have tried to be there, even if it made it worse for me. It's like, at least I know. Like, I kind of feel like I did try for a while, and I finally was like, you know what, I can't do it anymore. But like, I probably wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, like, now I, like, every single day, I'm like, I have that feeling.
Yeah.
And it sucks so bad.
Yeah. It's really, I'm sure it's gonna be something that's just gonna be really hard to
Process.
yeah, I'm like trying to think of the word, but yeah, I mean, because even after my late fiance Kyle passed, I was the same way. It's like, man, now that I'm thinking about it, I wish I would have known this, and then I would have done this, and then I could have done this, and then we'd be here, and it's like, you can just beat yourself up over and over and over again. And I know that, yeah, and I know that you wish you could have done more. We all do, but it's just not easy. And I'm so sorry that I don't have anything like better to tell you. It's not easy, but it's really not your fault. And like, just know that your relationship before the alcohol, like, try to hold on to that more than anything else. You know what I mean? Because that was him. The alcohol changed his brain. The relationship you had before is something that you can always cherish too.
It just sucks because I feel like it was so short. Like, when I
Yeah.
really got close with him, and I actually, like, I wanted to be around my dad all the time. Like, I got him, I understood him. It was so short, and I didn't
Yeah.
have that. And, like, now, like, every day, there's something, like, especially recently, like, now that I'm getting older, I keep telling my mom, like, this time of my life was meant for us. Like, we were supposed to be best friends right now.
Yeah.
Like, every day something happens, I'm like, oh, I just wish I could tell my dad. Like,
Yeah.
he would love this. Or,
Yeah.
like, he would want this. Or, like, I'm moving to Nashville. Like, he always told me to, like, all right after college, like, whenever you move, I'm moving with you. Like, and he wanted to go to Nashville. And it's just, like, every day something that I'll never be able to get.
Yeah. It's are continuously grieving things.
Yeah, and it just...
Now when you go to Nashville, you can go to Nashville for both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're moving to Nashville for both of you.
Yeah.
It's just hard.
And still keep thinking. I was always told, like, they still hear you. They still can hear you. Like, we believe in
Yeah.
signs. We believe in all of that. That things happen for a reason. Like the numbers, the coincidences, all of that. Especially for
All
this
the
whole
signs,
podcast.
yes.
Like, we've had so many signs. We feel like from Kyle, and I was always told, just talk. You can still talk to them. They can still hear
Well, I
you.
was actually going to say this too. Have you ever tried to write like a letter?
No, not
Okay,
really.
I know it might sound
kind
so
of in my
cheesy.
notes I did.
It might
Not
sound
writing it
cheesy, but I wrote a letter to Kyle. Gosh, sorry, I'm going to get emotional. Sorry. I wrote a letter to Kyle. And because, he passed unexpected too. And so it's just like, I just felt like I let it all out there, It was probably like a 3-page front and back, like,
There was
super
times
long
we were angry,
letter.
too. We were,
I still
sad,
get
and
angry,
yeah.
I still get angry. But yeah, writing this letter, feeling like I told him everything that I wanted to tell him, kind of did give me a little bit of that closure too. It's like, I'm letting it out. You might not actually hear it physically, but I do believe that he's with you and he can hear you and feel you. I truly believe that stuff. And I feel like letting it out is so therapeutic for you to be able to feel like you've had that conversation with him, and I try to lean into dreams and stuff like that. And there's been times where I like will write something or just write in my journal, not specifically to Kyle or anything like that, but just writing in your journal. And I think about my dreams, like, okay, just come in my dreams, pop up in my dreams or whatever. And it's just like holding on to those even little dreams that you have of like happiness of you and your dad being together, whatever it is. But like, there are little things that can help you, I feel like, to try and get some closure, even though it won't be like the true closure that you want. But try a letter. I don't know. Like, that is something that helped me.
I definitely
Yeah.
will. Yeah, I feel like that's so nice. It's just hard, like with my Nana, I was it was 2020, so I think it was like 16, and she lived with me my whole life. It was my mom's mom, whole life. She lived with us. And so we were so close. Like, I
Yeah.
grew, like, I didn't know anything without her. Like, it wasn't just a normal grandma. Like, she lived with me. She was
Yeah.
taking me to dance. She was doing all, like, just helping me with my homework. Like, it was everything. And then she passed away, and I, like, literally laid with her of cancer, but it was kind of quick. I laid with her in bed, and waited. They did the palliative care, and I like waited and I watched her go, and I told her everything I needed to tell her before she did it. And, like, I had that with her, and like
Right.
it feels so different because it's like she went away knowing that like I loved her so much,
Right.
and knowing like I knew she loved me so much, and it was just like it was terrible. But like now I'm like it's kind of better in a way. I don't know, like this is a completely different feeling. And
Yes.
I had closure with that, but like this I don't
Right.
know how to get closure because I don't know if he's mad at me. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, and I will never know. And like that's like the worst thing. I don't know if he thinks I hated him, you know? Like I don't know
Yeah.
how he went, you know? Like so I think that's the thing that I struggle with the most. Like I just hope he's not mad at me. Like I hope he knows
Yeah.
like I feel so bad, and
Yeah.
like I do love him, and I didn't know anything.
Yeah. But you saw him too, and you know, like, that was not who you remembered your dad as, you know? So I don't feel like we can say that he hated you, you know what I mean? His brain was not
And
was
that's
not
what I like to think
right.
too. Like I think he was
Yeah.
so gone.
Yeah.
He was so far gone.
He was gone and he was also embarrassed. I would be
Yeah.
I would be so embarrassed
Yeah.
to let myself get to that point, which
Yeah.
it was his fault to get to that point. But for you to see me like that. So I think he was just he didn't want you to see him like that.
Yeah.
A lot of things that he didn't want you to see.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
it's just so hard. It's like unfair kind of too. And I
Yeah,
am so
it
mad at
is
him.
unfair.
I am so mad at him because that is just, if you knew my dad, like this was the last person he would ever expect this out
Yeah.
of. Like it was shocking. Like this is like not who he is at all. And
Yeah.
it just like came out of nowhere. But so later on we realized like probably what killed him. I mean, it was his own choices with alcohol, but the gastric bypass, because apparently we found out too that day, like one of our family friends came by the hospital and they were like telling us that they had it. And apparently like in the States, like you have to document it for like a year or so of like you changing your like health. Like you have to like, I think work out, you have to fully change your lifestyle, like document what you
have to
eat.
get psychological.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to document everything. And
Uh-huh.
in Mexico, you could just get it. And so I think that's what he did. I think he just got it, didn't change anything. I think he drank.
Yeah.
And apparently, I guess if you like drink on it, you get drunk quicker, but I think it goes away faster. So you're drinking so much more. And so like he's just drowning himself in alcohol.
Yeah.
And apparently he was drinking a bottle of whiskey a night.
Yeah.
So
That's- yeah.
yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's really hard on the body. Yeah, I'm sure. Aspire Counseling Services provides caring, personalized support for adults and teens facing mental health challenges. From group therapy to mindfulness, art, and even pet therapy, their programs are designed to help people feel better and build healthier habits. Teens can get the support they need while still keeping up with school and home life. You can reach Aspire at 888-585-7373. You know, I learned in like my therapy and stuff, like I said, writing letters and whatnot, but do you actually go to counseling or anything?
So I was going to. So actually, this happened last summer. Yeah, June. He died June 26th. Wait, sorry, I forgot a huge thing.
Yeah, you did. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go back to. Can I go back to like Nana dying?
Yeah, just
So
Okay.
yeah, when we were on our way to the hospital that day, like before the day he died, me and my mom were like in the car, and this is the day that they were supposed to start the morphine drip or whatever. So the day he died, me and my mom were in the car, and we're like, he better not die today. My Nana died that day. It was her anniversary, her 4-year anniversary. So my whole family was gonna come over, and we were gonna like hang out or whatever. And yeah, he died on the same day. So my Nana and my dad died on the exact same day.
Dates.
I know. That's what I told her.
I told her
I
I think it was my mom
swear.
that took him that day so that she only had one that day.
Yes.
I mean, both of us like
Yeah.
grieved
I
the same
mean,
day. We tried to do something together. Like,
Yes.
I think Nana knew he was gonna die.
That
and she's like,
wasn't-
okay.
Wasn't an accident.
No.
My son was born on the day my best friend passed away. Yeah, like I'm telling you, dates are crazy. Just booked my wedding. It's on my grandpa's birthday. Didn't even know that. And I showed up to my grandma's house 12 hours away on the day that he passed away too, to be there with her. I didn't even know he was in that space, you know. So my grandma had to call me though. Sorry, a little side story, but
No, I love it.
my grandma had to call me like last week. She's like, I just heard you booked your wedding. She's like, do you know what day it is? I'm like, no, like, what's that date? She's like, well, it's your great grandma Kenny's birthday, which I never even really met her. She's like, but it's your Papa Bob's birthday too. And it's just, I feel like just full circle, because I happened to show up the day he passed to be there for her. And then now booking my wedding,
It's on his birthday.
you know, on his birthday. Yeah. So I feel like dates are just like, dates are crazy.
Yeah, we've had so many like coincidence dates and stuff with our guests and their stories coming out on significant days, and it wasn't even planned that way.
Yes.
Our podcasts come out like every other Tuesday, but these dates somehow land on an anniversary.
My Ashley episode came out on her birthday or something. Yeah.
About losing her friend Ashley, and it was on her birthday.
Oh my gosh.
It's like so crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, it's almost like your little signs like, okay, it's meant to be in certain ways. Not that everything's meant to be. I don't believe that, but your little signs. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
I love
That's
looking
a
at the
big thing that
signs,
I
yeah.
forgot. Counseling.
Yes. Counseling. So,
So-
you're not in counseling.
So I was gonna
I've
do.
tried.
Well, no, I was gonna do it. So this happened going into my senior year of college, and I was very hesitant about going back. But I was like, you know, I'm just gonna finish it out, and thankfully, it was like one of the best years with all my friends and stuff, and like probably the best distraction I could have
Yeah,
gone,
absolutely.
and I think it really helped me a lot. I went to counseling there once through my school. Didn't really like feel the vibe.
Yeah.
And I also didn't have like a problem talking about it, but I also didn't want to like fully open up to someone and like do all of this and then move, because I was gonna
Right.
move. So I
It's
think
like, yeah, because you do build a relationship with a
I
therapist.
think probably when I get to Nashville and I get comfortable, I probably will
Yeah.
do it. I just like recently I think I'm ready to now. But
Yeah.
before I didn't really feel like that, and I also felt like I didn't have a problem of like not like speaking about it. And I just didn't want to get comfortable like
Yeah.
and do all of this and like finally get at a good spot and then move away.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Like, okay, now I have to start over
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah. There's all kinds of online things too if you're worried about moving or anything like that. But I tried the online thing and that one wasn't for me.
yeah, I want to be in person.
Yeah, I'm like that. I was way more comfortable. Like, okay, I'm literally taking the time, dedicating this hour or 2 hours or whatever it is to sit and talk and like just like I don't know. It just always would feel better after, you know. And I still go to therapy. It's been like 2.5 years since Kyle passed away, and I still go to therapy. I don't go as often as I used to. You know, I go every other month, but I just feel like it's so necessary. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to skip this time, you know, because I'm doing good. I don't feel like I have a ton of stuff I need to talk about, but there's some times where I'm like, it's just one of those months, you know, I just am going through a lot and I just need to get it out. But
I just go to therapy just to go.
yeah,
Because it's just life. Life is tough.
yeah,
And especially when you're trying to navigate, you know, like I feel like I'm in a different kind of life point, but I feel like when you, I think just therapy just helps, period. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to go like every week, but I go every other week, and it's amazing how good you can feel, especially if you've been through some trauma. I've been through some trauma, so it's important to me. And first I was like, this is not helping, you know. And then as soon as, I just kept going. And then I realized one day, I'm like, this really does work.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it just really does make, because I'm like, oh, when's my next appointment? Because I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I need
so.
to. I should get you my number to my hypnotherapist. Okay, I do this hypnotherapy. I started like 2 weeks after Kyle passed or something. I still see her. Like, have such a great connection with her. But yeah. Well, Austynn, thank you so much for coming to share your story. Usually we just kind of end with sharing a piece of advice. So is there anything that you can give to someone that's struggling with a parent maybe going through this?
I definitely would say my mom has always taught me, always growing up, like, never leave on bad terms. And I don't think I have ever with anyone. I didn't think I was with this, and I guess I was. And I think, I don't know, just try not to do tough love, I guess. Because now it's like, you know, how it is.
Yeah.
I just would always try to make sure you're never leaving anybody on bad terms. And I also think a big thing is, you know, they're the parent also, and try not to blame yourself, even though like I still do.
Yeah.
It's like the worst feeling.
I
So I
know.
think just to try to not put it all on yourself, because you only could do so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And then just hold on to those good memories before, before the alcohol kind of got to him, just hold on to all those good memories you had, because you had a lot from what I've heard. Well, thank you again for coming on.
Thank you so much. Yeah. This is so nice. It,
thank
good.
you. Thank you. I'm so glad. Hope it was a little bit therapeutic for you
it was.
to talk about it. Yeah. And we'll cry right here with you.
Yeah, perfect. That probably looks crazy.
Yeah. Thank you again.
Thank you.